Alright, sorry if this vlog was so weird. I worked 10 hours today, so that was a lot of like kitchen stuff. You know, I don't want to keep on getting clips of that, especially because like I had a weird start anyway. So I basically worked 10 hours today. During our little break in between shifts, I took a nap and I made a decision to decide to go through with a coaching program that I was thinking about. Kind of sent my like green light to the coach, and then had another good shift at work. And this morning I made a post, and I'm just gonna kind of round off this vlog by talking about the post I made this morning on my Instagram. I shared like a picture of me when I was like 17 and I was like actually like really skinny, and then but I also wanted to share like the negative side of how I got into health and fitness, which was the unfounded, random, out of nowhere belief that I wasn't skinny enough. Like I need to show you the story even though I don't really understand it or fully define it, and I don't have like a dramatic recovery from it. I'm just like, I just don't feel that way about myself anymore. I've learned that I can't compare myself. Got to focus on me and how I feel rather than how I look. They're different things. Like, not that I think both matter, but I think how you feel matters more. I shared my like negative story, but I didn't have anything dramatic to come out of that. I feel like it did resonate with people. I got comments, which I think is evidence of connection, and that's what I'm measuring my success as, is connection. So basically, I guess when I was like 17, somewhere in there, I don't know, I got this belief that I wasn't skinny enough. You know, I was like 3 pounds more than I wanted to weigh. It just was never enough. And I think like perhaps I was like, oh, this is why I don't have a boyfriend, or this is why I struggled at color guard or winter guard or whatever, or if I get really skinny, like I'll get a better spot or more people will like me. Kind of this thing I've decided what I had wasn't enough. I started experimenting with like diets, and this was like way after I was vegetarian. Like my vegetarianism did not come from this phase. That like restrictive calorie like habit kind of like kept with me even like till about like mid-college, although like I was healthier about it. Like it was still like this very like not good enough, like harboring this feeling. And like the way for me to let that, to like really fight that, was to actually like, get off of social media and stop comparing myself to others. For most of my college I did not have active social media accounts. Like I had Facebook just for like color guard groups. And part of like that not being skinny thing was like I also did like a lot of stuff that was just not me. Like I'm not a drinker, and I think I tried to make myself a drinker so that more people would like me, not me. And like I try to be like, I don't know, like sexy or like more attractive, and that's just not me. I'm like I like dressing how I want. I want to be cute and like silly and stuff. I don't want to be promiscuous or anything, and I just went for it, trying to impress people that like I didn't even care about. I just felt like I just needed like some kind of affirmation or like validation from them. So silly. I'm so glad I'm like grown out of that. But that's where this started. Like that's where I started caring about what I put in my body and how I looked. And granted, of course, good things came out of that. Like now I'm like doing fitness, and I'm like coaching people like through like, you know, their own magical transformation. So like I hate to say like I'm grateful for that phase, but like I have to acknowledge like that as negative, embarrassing as it was, it's part of my journey. It's part of my story. I just need to get better at telling that, I guess. So thanks for hearing me try and figure this out for myself. And guys, I'll see you again tomorrow.